What is up, guys? It's Don here, and today we are back with another FIFA 19 video. Now today we have got another trading method for you, and this is going to make you guys thousands and thousands of coins, I promise you. And I've done a video on this before, but not a lot of you guys actually, well, a lot of you guys messaged me saying that it worked. I know a lot of people have made quite a lot of coins from this. I actually got this method from another person. So I will make sure that I link their Twitter down below in the description. It is CR2 Foot Trading, one of the FIFA traders that operate on Twitter. He's a really good guy. He also does a trading group, so make sure to check it out. It'll be on his Twitter, which will be in the description. But getting straight into it, it's something which I have kind of adapted. I know basically what the method is you buy silver players and you list them for minimum profit. And what is suggested is I can't speak today. What is suggested is if you do it from the leagues which require players to make up a league SBC. So off the top of my head, there's League 1, there's Liga NOS, and basically all of the leagues. The Chinese league as well has the Oscar card and someone else. But instead, it works with pretty much any silver card. Now, what we're gonna do is set your minimum price to 250, your maximum price to 450, your minimum buy now. Now, make sure it's the minimum and not the maximum. Your minimum buy now has to be 700 coins. Now, once you set it to that, literally just search. And what you want to do is you want to just go through and you want to make a bid. Just raise the bid by 50. Don't go any higher, otherwise you will not make profit. You'll lose coins, and a lot of you guys will be unhappy. But what you want to do is you want to bid 50 coins higher than anyone with a current bid, and just keep doing this until it basically gives you a notification that you can no longer bid on anyone because your transfer targets are full. So I'm just going to keep on doing this, and then I'll get back to you guys when it is done. Okay guys, so we are back and our transfer targets are full. Just to show you, if I try and bid on that, it says we are unable to add this to your transfer target. So that is basically it. Now, you bid on 50 players, you are going to probably win about 20 to 25 of them. So as you can see, I've won all of these here, and they're all 300, in between 300 and maybe 600 coins, maybe the one odd one for about 700. And then just get rid of the ones that you lost. And then we're going to go ahead and assign all. Now, what you are going to want to do, guys, now listen carefully to this, because this is literally how you make the coin. So we managed to win 31 items actually, or 30 items. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go through, and if you've got time, if you've got the patience, you can go through and you can compare the price. But usually I just go for the minimum profit, because majority of these players you're not going to be able to sell for that much anyway. So I picked up Tammy Abraham for 450 coins. So I would set his start price at 450, and then his buy now for 200 coins more than what you purchased it for. Not 150, 200. You can do 250, it just reduces the time, or it increases the time it will take for them to sell. So I like to go for 200 coins more, and then you end up making 163 coins profit per card. Now, it doesn't sound like a lot, guys, but if you think about it, even if it's 100 coins profit a card, and I've just got 30, that is 3,000 coins for 30 items. No, that's not right. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, so 3,000 coins per card, and that right there, guys, is literally the time it took us to do that, to make 3,000 coins, is really good. So go ahead and list all of these guys up. I'm just going to quickly go ahead and list up a couple of them. Actually, I'm going to list them all up. I don't think, no, I can't, because my transfer list is basically full. I'm going to quickly list up all the ones that I can, and then I will, matter of fact, I'm just going to go straight to my transfer list. So exit and sort those later. Those guys will be ready to sort out in the Foot Central if you ever do that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some ones that we sold earlier. Now, I've got another method as well, which is actually booming right now. I've seen it work a lot. It doesn't really work for me because I haven't been high budget trading. I've been low budget trading, so I haven't really tried it. But I will explain it in another video. It's got something to do with the Fernandinho, which is why I brought it up. But I shall explain it to you guys in another video. Now, as you can see, guys, all of these cards, I mean, even that one, the one that sold for 350 coins, we would have picked them up for 300 or 350. So even if we lost coins, it would have been between 0 and 18. So it doesn't really matter. But most of these cards, as you will see, would have sold for the buy now price that we listed it for, which is always 200 coins more. And the reason why I do advise you guys to check the lowest buy now of some of the players because I've been doing this a long time, so I recognize players now, so I know which ones will sell for loads. And here he is, this guy here. I know that he had a high sell price at one point, so when I bought this card, I picked it up for 300 coins, as you can see by the start price, and I managed to check his lowest buy now, which was 1,700 or something, and I just undercut that so it would sell before the prices fluctuated anymore, which is why I did it 300 coins cheaper than its lowest buy now, and it sold for 1.4k. So that there is about 1,100 coins profit after tax, which is really, really good for one card. And as you can see, guys, loads and loads and loads of cards have sold, and we have got loads more to sell. Now, I find the best way to do this method, guys, if you just keep doing it until your transfer list is full, that's the best way, because realistically speaking, these aren't all going to sell straight away. There will be some cards that don't sell, and there'll be some cards that you'll have to list up more than once. So these guys here, these guys didn't sell straight away, so I will list them again. Those are actually the only players from the last batch that didn't sell. So this is probably my best turnout, actually, my best turnaround for this method. I sold 78 out of 100, which is really good, minus the Fernandinho, so call it 77, which is really, really impressive. Haven't really sold that many. If I list 50, I usually sell about 15 to 20, and then I'll have to relist 30, but this really has worked well today. I'm not entirely sure why, but it does work regardless. Even if you've got to relist them 3-4 times, they will eventually sell, because these players are needed for SBCs. It just depends on how many people are trying to do it at the time that you list your card, obviously. So with that being said, guys, that is it. That is the method, and it does work, and it works wonders. I'm going to show you guys my transfer profit. As I said in my last trading method that I did, I literally have only spent 12,000 FIFA points on this game, and that was on the first day, and I didn't pack anyone. I'm going to record a video probably an hour after I record this, so not an hour after you guys see it, but an hour after I record this, and I will show you my transfer profit after that. Currently, I'm 1,500 coins off of 3.2 million transfer profit, and I just want to see with this silver method how far I can get it by the time I record my next video in an hour. So hopefully you guys do this method, and hopefully it works for you. I have had a lot of people come back and say it does wonders for them, so hopefully it does the same for you guys. If you do it right, you will not go wrong, because you cannot lose coins from this method. If you do it right, you either make a profit or you break even. So that is the best thing about this method, especially if you have a low budget. I would say probably anything under 150,000 coins, maybe even 200,000 coins, anything under that. Do this method, build yourself back up to maybe 500k, and then you can start inform trading or special card trading. But for now, I think the silver method is so easy, it's so quick, its turnaround time is relatively quick, and you can just keep rinsing, repeating it, and making quick profit. So that is basically it, guys. I'm going to quickly, because I don't want to make a whole video about it, I'm just going to quickly explain the Fernandinho method that I tried. It's something that hasn't really worked for me, which is why I don't do it, but today it did work with the Fernandinho card, and it wasn't the greatest profit, but it was still profit nonetheless. So if we search for inform Fernandinho, and it's going to be a lot harder than I thought. I forgot about these UCL cards. Okay, so we saw one there. How much was he selling for? So his bid is now 93k with 100k by now, and I did not mean to back out. So he's definitely selling for over 90k. When I sold mine, or when I listed mine, his cheapest buy now was 97,000 coins, I think. But if we quickly have a look at some of these, so 98,000, keep going through, there's bound to be one for 97. So 97 there, 100, 99, 99. So basically what I'm trying to show you guys is I sold him today. I packed him about 2 hours ago, and I sold him, and he sold pretty much instantly. And I managed to sell him for way above his lowest buy now. So as you can see, there's one there for 95,000 coins. It has only been there for 8 seconds, but regardless, it is 95k, which is what he's been around all day. So instead of selling him for the 95,000 coins, what I did is I sent him to my club. I added a chemistry style to him, which was beneficial to his card. So I think my one, I added a shadow card, I believe. Okay, it's not going to show me now, but I added a shadow card, and then I added 99 contracts. Now this method is called Tech Avion. I'm not sure who the original guy or girl who thought of this method, but it is basically circling around on Twitter. It's been used for years actually, but I've only come across it this year, and it does work wonders for people. So he was selling for 95,000 coins. I managed to sell him for 5,000 coins more than what he was selling for, just because I added the chemistry style and I added the 99 contracts onto the card. Now the reason this works is because people sometimes are lazy on FIFA. They don't care about the 5,000 extra coins if it means they don't have to go out and buy so many, however many contract cards or however many chemistry styles, or the chemistry style that they would like to put on. So because I have just an abundance of consumables, I added the shadow card, but I would usually use a less rare chemistry style. But because I wanted to really sell this Fernandinho card for as much as I could get him for, I added the shadow card, and he did actually manage to sell. He did go on bid. Unfortunately, I was trying to pick up the 10k profit for him by listing him for 104,000, but still 100,000 coins is really good. And basically, if you do that with special cards, I wouldn't recommend gold cards because their prices change and they fluctuate all over the place, especially because of the weekend league. I would probably go with middle ground informs, and then when you get your profit or your coin total up probably above 700,000 coins, I would start doing it with more expensive informs or special cards. But with that being said, guys, I will probably try and make a more detailed video explaining Tech Avion with some more examples and actually showing you guys me doing the method. But just wanted to give you a quick run through whilst I still had this Fernandinho on my transfer list. But that is basically it, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Hope it makes you loads of coins. I mean, it does for me, so I know it will, guys. So make sure to drop a like on this video. Also, if you guys want to see any other FIFA videos, literally anything, make sure to write it down below in the comment section, and I will try and get those out for you guys. Squad builders as well, I'm going to start doing those again because I've got my team now, so I can literally just start doing squad builders with the coins that I have. I do have a squad builder coming out the day after you see this, so hopefully this comes out on Tuesday. There'll be a squad builder for Wednesday and then a squad builder for Friday ahead of the weekend league. So make sure to check those out, guys, and if you are new to the channel, hit the subscription button and the notification bell so you don't miss those videos. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. It's been Dons, and goodbye.